Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. Sorry for the small little earthquake, but I'm just adjusting my camera. So it is my 700 celebration subscriber, or 700 subscriber celebration. Really botched that up. And I just reached 700 last night. If you want to join, feel free to hit the link in the chat. I also have some others that might be coming in. I sent them the links. So yeah, it is an open invite, folks. And I do want to first shout out Stories by Irish. She was my 700th subscriber. She actually got me to the mark. So yeah, thank you all, especially or also many others. OMB Reviews, he subbed to my channel a while back. There's also Ears of Chaos. I believe she was my 300th subscriber. So yes, this is all for you guys. And you know what? I'm even going to make things extra spicy. And let me just make that banner right now. Because I believe in rewarding those who, shall we say, has helped my channel grow. So, ask me. I'm opening myself up really a lot, folks. So this is, I may come to regret it, but I cannot lie. So, yeah, I'll even go there. How you doing, Mr. Pete? Good to see you. So yes, this is actually going to be a Ask Me Anything live stream, a Q&A, but it's embarrassing because you get to ask me anything. No matter how embarrassing or personal, you get to ask me anything. And here's the catch. You only get one question per customer. So, if all customers are spent, then you get 2 customers or questions. Look at you moving up in the world. Congrats. Thank you very much, Price. Good to see you. If anybody wants to join, the link is right here. I believe I can actually... No, I can't. That's weird. I thought I could pin it. Or do I actually have to go to YouTube to pin that comment? But yeah. Oh, dang it. Irish's comment got erased. That is just... Uh-oh. Hold on one second, folks.
Hello.
What's happening?
So, yes. Is everything okay? Like no echoes?
What's up? I think Orange has muted, so I'm just at work, so I got an hour and a half to be on here, then I'll be out of here.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great.
Just letting you know that I got an hour and 30 minutes for you.
So Orange Hat, what was the rule? One question per
Only one
customer.
question. Yeah. One question.
Okay. All right. Here's my question for you. Now,
Orange has muted right now, so you can't. All right, never mind.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Yep, sorry about that. I had to answer an important call, which is kind of cheesy considering that. But anyway, thank you guys for joining in.
Yeah, I was telling Mr. Speed that I'm at work right now, so I'm in my car for the first 2 hours, so I'll be here for an hour and a half. So.
Nice. Well, I'm only going for as long as I can because I'm going to be joining Pixie on her stream for basically Nerdy and Pixie, or Pixie and Orange's news and whatnot.
Well, Mr. Speed has a question for you.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Somebody's. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was a pro Disney Star Wars fan or what do you call that? The whatever group. But somebody pointed out, and this is kind of starting to make a lot of sense if you think about Dave Filoni.
Mm-hmm.
Everything Dave Filoni has done, every show he's created or co-worked on, been a part of, whether it be Rebels, Resistance, The Mandalorian, everyone has had either a child or a teen. So somebody pointed out that, like, I'm starting to think that Dave Filoni might be a pedophile. Any thoughts on that? Because if you think about it, everything that Lucas has done, he's only used a child once, and that was Anakin in The Phantom Menace.
Filoni?
I mean, think about it. Clone Wars had a 14-year-old Ahsoka. I'm talking about the first season.
Yeah.
Rebels has had a 14-year-old Ezra and a 16-year-old Sabine. The Resistance, that horrible show. I forgot all the characters' names, but they had that 15-year-old girl who flies the racer thing. I think her name was Sarah. I forgot. Horrible show. The Mandalorian has had Grogu, of course, even though he's 50, he acts like a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old. And now the Bad Batch has had like a girl around the age of 10. Is the Book of Boba Fett, which he's also working on, is that show going to have a child in it too? So I'm just saying, I don't think like he's got like a hard drive full of like naked children in his computer. But I think the guy really, really likes kids, like more so than Walt Disney. And any thoughts on that?
My thoughts, I have not seen any indication of his outer expressiveness that he gives off anything like that. And believe me, I have been around enough law enforcement to learn the trades.
Well, he's always got a permanent smile on his face. And a lot of child molesters always have that permanent smile on their face. You know? He's got
Not
that.
all of them do, dude. I've seen, or believe me, I was put in jail unjustly with people like that, and not a lot of them like to smile. A lot of them try to fit in. But
I was gonna name it. Over there. Yep. Sorry, multiple tasking at once.
Yeah. Well, like I'm just saying, though, it's like I'm not saying
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying that I haven't seen concrete red flags of Dave Filoni.
So here's my thing on that. If I may give my 2 cents real quick. Yeah, Dave Filoni has a lot of experiences, I guess, involving children in his work. I don't see that as a red flag until he starts behaving in such a way that's kind of eerie towards children. As far as making fictional children TV shows, that's just art. That's just pieces of art. Doing its own thing. Yes. As far as the whole, To me, that's kind of a stereotype that guys who love children are automatically pedophile. But I don't really, enjoy that because, like I said, a lot of guys love children. They just don't like children in that way. If you know what I mean? It's kind of a sexist stereotype, in my opinion.
Well, personally, I just wish he would do something different. Like he keeps going to the well, over and over again. This show did not have to have a child in it. I'm talking about the Bad Batch. You didn't have to have another child, especially unless Disney told him to put a child in this show, like the story group, whatever they're called. Like he didn't have to do this. He could have been, because everybody keeps making the comparisons to Ahsoka and Ezra, and it's like he's doing the same thing over again.
Maybe he's just trying to promote young female roles. There's no problem with that. I mean, I have a story that I create that has a female protagonist as well as a male protagonist, and they end up having a kid who ends up becoming extremely important, who happens to also be female.
Yeah, it's basically the hero's journey, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, the child is Mary Sue-ish, but she still will have flaws. I mean, this is a child between a Titan god and a goddess, so.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, when it comes to kids and stories, like I said, those kind of kid stories are based around children. They grow up to become whatever they're going to be, like coming of age or the hero's journey.
And a lot of people keep on ragging on Omega in Bad Batch, saying that she's a Mary Sue or that she's the one that's leading the show. It's like, guys, we are only third episode. First off.
Yeah.
No indication that this kid is a Mary Sue. None. And I will fight even Ryan Kennel and Raging Rhino on that freaking point.
Ryan Kennel hates children, period. He doesn't like young characters. I've noticed that. He hates Grogu. He
has kids, so I don't know about that, but yeah.
I mean, he hates Grogu as much as Jar Jar Binks, so I don't think he likes
I kind of like the idea of Grogu, but those people, no offense to anybody who has in the community who I still respect, but I will disagree on promoting content that shows Baby Yoda getting horribly murdered and people creating things like
I agree with that.
Of a Baby Yoda with an axe in his head. That kind of shit is very disgusting because
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I've grown up to respect and to help raise kids. I have actually raised quite a few, even though I've had none. Yeah. And even now, if I hear a baby crying in distress, it's paternal mode automatically activates, and I'm like, get away from that kid, or else you're dead, kind of thing.
Or go find some medical attention. Yeah.
I mean, but the idea of a species like that, I don't agree with how it was portrayed, meaning how he aged. Now, it is possible that he ages like a baby. At 50 years old, he should have been at least toddler. Yeah. Because Yoda's species does mature at around 100, meaning that they are fully comprehensive, able to talk, and whatnot. Now, while Grogu was only 50, true, you see that he is literally a freaking baby, and it's like, dude, you're about as small as a starter Pokemon. Put you into Pokemon instead of Star Wars because you're just that cute. But him being a lot of people love to rag on it, saying that he's a Mary Sue. He gets tired out every time he uses the Force.
Yeah.
When he uses the Force a lot, he freaking slumps and sleeps.
Yeah. I was gonna say this to Mr. Hey, what's up? I was just gonna mention that because the biggest crux about Grogu that a lot of people don't like, including Ryan Kennel and Ranger Rhino is the idea that George Lucas has specifically said he doesn't want anyone trying to figure out where Yoda came from, kind of thing. And so it's kind of a big slap in the face to George Lucas by creating a character like Grogu.
George Lucas embraced Grogu.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Yoda was. Why do you say Grogu is a disgrace to George's vision? I don't think Yoda.
I was gonna,
what? Okay.
Well, George Lucas has a specific rule that no one anyone who works for George Lucas or Lucasfilm should never try to make a storyline or make any kind of reference to where Yoda came from, because he's supposed to be one of those mysterious kind of species that you don't know where he comes from. You don't know where his origins are from. That's kind of the big rule.
And they haven't done that with Baby Yoda.
Yeah, they didn't say where he's from or what the name of his species is in the show.
I mean, it is a
Jedi.
I mean, it is a reasonable assumption to assume that there are more of Yoda's kind and not just be the one. And yeah, like Baby Yoda, like they didn't reveal where he's from or anything like that. So I say it's fine.
Yeah.
Because there are other ones in the Old Republic as well. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was Yoda, there was Yaddle, there was Vandar, there was another one in in Old Republic. There was,
Minch is the younger one who got killed during that one fight. The Sith Wars.
I mean, shit. Even I created one that was like Yoda, who was around 500. His name was Yet, and he was a bounty hunter.
Yet.
And he was a bounty hunter.
Why?
Yet sounds like a snack.
Yeah, I know. He had a fucking eye patch. He had some great guns, and he always smoked death sticks.
Wait. So you have a Yoda Rambo? A Yoda Rambo?
No,
Yoda?
Somebody did a freaking art render of it, and I kind of played designed the character around that artwork. But yeah, it's basic. This one, he has some ties to the Force, but it's not enough that he got in with the Jedi.
Okay.
I mean, he could sense other Force sensitives. He just can't really use the Force, or at its best, and it can sometimes come to him to like help him with piloting and whatnot. But for the most part, he is this was like 800 or 400 years before the movies. This character was somebody who would he was a smuggler / bounty hunter / mercenary who also delved in the black market.
Scout.
He was a jack of all trades.
So like I said, he's basically a Yoda Rambo, pretty much.
Not really. I mean, he doesn't prefer to get into an open firefight unless he has no choice. But if he does get into an open firefight, you're not going to want to be in one with him, because he literally brings the biggest gun that he'll have with him at the time. And if he fires it off, well, let's just say it would punch a hole through a Star Destroyer.
So, in other words, he's basically a Rocket from the Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy. Rocket.
In a sense, yeah, he kind of is.
Okay.
So, Mountains of Elysium, greeting Orange Hat and fellow nerds. I can't stay, but I wanted to drop by, leave a like, and say congratulations on the 700. Thank you, Mountains of Elysium.
Yeah, congrats on 700, Orange Hat.
Thank you, Riot.
So here's my one question for you. What is your overall or your most favorite Star Wars story? Like, from Legends to movies, what's your favorite Star Wars story? The entire
Dark Rendezvous with Yoda.
Okay.
It was where Yoda had to go to the planet Bajoon, where Dooku tried to take him there, and Yoda literally goes to the dark side to prove a point. Thank you.
You're talking about when he turns the dark side for a brief second. Yeah, that was crazy.
He turned to the dark side for more than just a brief second. He turned to the dark side for a full minute.
Yeah, but
enough for Dooku to comprehend that the universe is not yet cannot yet comprehend what it would be like to have somebody as powerful as Yoda turn to the dark side. Basically, if Yoda went to the dark side Tatooine, he could turn it into a glass floor.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
He could take a place like Kashyyyk and turn it into Dagobah. That's what Yoda could do if he was there. If he went to the dark side.
Yeah.
I literally Dagobah and a like more dark side Yoda was more like an orc kind of looking thing. Also on Dagobah, same pose where they're like just looking back with their stick like this, but it's like a mirror, and it's like, oh damn, dude, yeah.
Yeah, that even terrified Duke, if I remember right. Yeah, he got terrified of that.
It didn't just terrify him; it gave him so much clarity that he realized he made a huge mistake. Because one of the very things he said with absolute surety, Sidious would be annihilated.
Oh yeah.
And then Yoda freaking spoke. It's like, disappointment. I do not like my apprentice. Give me my rose. It's like, there you go. it's like,
All for this
rose. There you go. Fuck. I don't want to be here. Hey, Orange Hat Reviews heading into work, but wanted to hop in and say congrats on the 700 subs. Have two more from my alt accounts. Well, just as long as your alt accounts also tune in every now and then to my videos, they won't be unsubbed because, yeah, YouTube has been taking any alt accounts. Thank you for subbing with them. Don't get me wrong. But if you guys do use alt accounts, make sure that you use them to watch or go into them to keep them active because YouTube will literally shut them down and also unsub them from channels. But I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I am very appreciative, Wake Down. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Yeah. But, yeah, I've been watching, or I'm going to finish watching the rest of Castlevania Season 4.
Okay.
And then I might check out Demon Slayer. I mean, I'm still on the fence about it because, well, I'm also helping my aunt. She recently had to go into the hospital for her sciatica because it literally crippled her while we were trying to get her into the bathroom.
Oh, that sucks.
And
Yeah, sorry
so
to hear
they
that.
had to take her in. Yeah, so she's in the...
Yeah, my thoughts and prayers go to your family, man.
Yep. Thank you, Captain Trek.
So my one question for you then is, as far as the Bad Batch, is it only on Disney Plus, or do you have other methods of watching it? Because I'm still in the camp of not using Disney Plus for a long time until they either fix their shit or just watch it somewhere else.
It's only on Disney Plus.
Thank you,
okay.
It's only on Disney Plus.
Yeah, because I don't want to use Disney Plus because with the Gina Carano, I'm like, nope, I'm done with Disney. So it's kind of hard for me. I want to watch Bad Batch, but at the same time, it's still Disney Plus. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to buy this because with the
Yeah, I don't want to get Disney Plus just to watch like 2 shows and that's it.
Yeah.
But,
well, here's the thing, folks. If you don't like the current shit, they do have a lot. They have Darby O'Gill and the Little People. I don't have to buy that movie now, even though it's on my wish list. But if I ever do get rid of Disney Plus, I can go and buy Darby O'Gill and the Little People. It does have some of the older classics. It also has all of the MCU movies, including the first phase, which is the best. As much as I hate Disney, I am content with giving them $7.99 a month in order to have access to all of these things that I have remembered from childhood, as well as allow a branch of my family to use it so that their kids may watch some of the older stuff too. They also agree that the newer stuff is absolute freaking trash and evil.
Yep. See,
my dad's like, oh yeah, Disney's for kids and shit. So it's like he won't get Disney Plus anyways, and I don't really want to like buy it myself. So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's understandable, and you know what?
Yeah, I mean,
I think I got 4 or 5 profiles on it. so I think I can share it with one other person. But yeah.
Well, the biggest thing about me, I've been from the military. I have a 4 terabyte hard drive full of movies that I put on there, Disney movies to other Russian movies. So I don't even need Netflix for the most part these days.
Yeah.
I mean,
my
I go to 2 different houses, so it's like even if I get a free trial or something, it'll expire before I finish it. So
Yeah. I mean, and after the 2 months down here, starting in July, I'm heading back up to my normal place. Not with the bad, not with the landlady, because I'm actually moving out of her place and moving in with my mom because, well, her wife just died recently. I was up at the funeral and whatnot. Tuesday night and Wednesday. So laid her to rest, and it's like she was the only obstacle, literally, stopping me from moving in because, well, me and her didn't get along. But I also found out a very profound truth while we were at the cemetery. I'm gonna miss her no matter how much we didn't get along. Man. Weird how that happens. But yes, folks, if you are just joining, this is a 700 sub celebration. As the banner says, ask me anything, no matter how embarrassing. Panelists, they get multiple questions. If you're in the chat, you can ask 1 or 2 questions. I'll give you 3 max. And like I said, I won't lie. So yeah, I just opened myself up to a lot of potential embarrassment. But you know what? Guess what? I can handle it.
okay, I've got the question for you right off the bat, Orange.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What is a guilty pleasure show for you? Like something you feel like you're not supposed to like, but you like.
There we go.
That is a lovely question. I'd say Clone Wars.
Sir,
That's nothing to feel guilty over. It's a good well, most of it was a good show. I mean, why feel guilty over
It's a
liking
good
the
show.
One Bad Batch.
Okay.
I mean, basically, yeah, I enjoy them. As for, or also, well, let's see here. Hey, Orange Hat, are you gonna get a cake to celebrate these? No, dude, I honestly gotta watch my sugar intake. Happy. I'm kind of packing on some weight that I don't really want to pack on, and diabetes runs in the family, so yeah.
oh
The
yeah.
cake is sugar on bread mix. That's all it is.
Basically, yeah. Gotta go for now. I'll try to be back later if things are still going. This is only going to run till 11:30 at the latest, but thank you for stopping in, Stories. You were the one that got me to 700, and I am very grateful for it.
Sweet.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I was watching one of Roll streams from last night.
Megatron, Jesus.
Oh wow, dude! Wow.
Yeah, that's his new profile picture. Isn't that wonderful?
He goes there every now and then. It is, dude. Thank you for the congrats.
Speaking of which, we're still kind of curious about what do you think about that picture you saw on Twitter? You know which one?
What?
You know which picture we're talking about?
What
Or I'm talking about?
Sure.
The one that me and Kay were talking to you about? The OnlyFans one?
Okay, Junebug has a list. So.
Oh, that Aria West girl?
Yeah. Me and Kay were
The
talking
Aria
about.
West model?
Yeah. We're
Like
talking
I
about
said,
how it's kind of a double.
she looks attractive. She looks attractive,
Yeah,
but
she's
like I
attractive,
said,
yeah.
I don't know about her personality, so there's not much it's not going to get me to Twitch. That's about it.
Oh no.
I mean,
It's
she looks nice. It's not doing anything for me.
Yeah. It's just for me. It's not the point of being attractive. For me, it's the point of like if guys can't flash their dicks on camera, like they should be the same for the women too.
Well,
But
here's the thing. Go to the porn star profiles. You will see, like I said, in a reply, this shit is tame compared to what I have seen on here. I've seen women this deep back here inside of another woman with their arm. You think that is bad? You haven't seen shit. It's like, holy crap, man.
I've seen my share, believe me.
I mean, I gotta say, there's a couple of people I'm surprised haven't been kicked off of Twitter. I'm not gonna name names, but they kind of pull a Vegeta from Team 4-Star with Mr. Popo, how Vegeta got kicked off of the Lookout, but they're using it for Batwoman. I mean, to basically give full context, no, this is not racist, jackasses, on Twitter and YouTube, but in Team 4-Star, he looks at, or Vegeta calls Mr. Popo Black Man. He's like, oh my god, that's so weird, we haven't fought before. Isn't that weird, Black Man? Yeah, almost as weird as what's going to happen if you call me that again. What is he? Fine, your literal humanity disgusts me anyway. Looks like it's just you and me now, Black Man. Now, the people on Twitter, they're like, hey, Black Woman. It's Black Woman. It's Black Woman. I'm Black Woman. That just sounds weird, dude. You're not a dude, you're a dudette. And you're ugly. Andy Summers wanted to see on the Babe Diminished. So you have her to thank for my lewdness. Well, what Mandy wants, Mandy gets from most people. She is a great YouTuber. She is a great Comicsgate person. I'm not really a part of Comicsgate, but I do support the people who are a part of it. Also, shit, when Comicsgate first started, I think it started over the whole Captain America thing Captain America being a Nazi. Yeah. You're in the room with Kathleen Kennedy. What do you do? That is a wonderful question, Junebug, and I will answer that question. Well, will this fit? No. To be completely honest, if I was in a room with Kathleen Kennedy, chances are I'd be like, so, why'd you ruin Star Wars?
Good point. Direct.
I mean, it's like, did you have this plan before you took over, or was this spur of the moment thing that you got a lot of power, it went straight to your freaking head without going through any of the rest of your body, and you just decided, fuck all these men, and push this shit? Because here's the thing, as much as I do not mind females and whatnot, I think that your overall push for pushing identity over story is heinous. And that is how I would answer that question. I would basically be very brutally blunt with, and you ask me anything, I will be brutally honest with you. And if you are somebody I don't like, it's best not to ask me any questions. Next. You're going to say something, right?
Oh, no. I was just like, nice.
Believe me, I have made people uncomfortable with my directness before, and I apologize to them mostly. It's like, I don't know how to be subtle. That is literally not in me.
Well, I guess if I was in a room with Kathleen Kennedy, I would just like tap on the windows to just stare at her. That's it. That's it.
If looks could kill, right?
Yeah.
I would ask her, why do you clearly hate strong male characters? I would say, why? Why do you hate strong male characters? I mean, she even said it herself. Like, I never as a young woman, I never understood the Skywalker or something like that. I forgot what she said. Or she said something like, young girls have a difficult time identifying with Luke Skywalker.
That's
she kinda
stupid.
hates-
That's
She kind of hates
stupid.
milk.
Yeah, my favorite superhero is Wolverine. I relate to him immensely. I've liked him since I was a little girl, and he's a beefy, stocky, gruff dude.
Yeah, it's a midget too.
Tons of testosterone.
It's probably your height. What are you, 5'4"?
Yeah, 5'3" or something like that. So I think he is
That's
probably
about
around my
your
height,
height.
but
He's 5'3".
he could
Yeah.
probably snap me like a twig, though.
Junebug. Okay. Mary Fucker Kill on Oprah, Ellen, and Rosie. Well, I'm gonna have to go 90s for each of these. Will you put the lightsaber on the screen for this occasion? The lightsaber that I had, or Happy Dinosaur, is currently in my brother's possession, and there it will stay. Because, well, as much, even though I paid like $600 for that fucker, it was too. He has bigger hands than I do, and he's also into more tinkering with shit. So I give it to him. But hey, I will show you what I do got with me. So, yeah. But as for the Mary Fucker Kill, again, these are 90s. I would marry Ellen, and I would fuck Oprah, and then I would kill Rosie. There's no real way to answer that without being called some sort of istrophobe by the LGBTQ community, even though I'm a part of that fucking community. But yeah, that's how I would do it. But let me just, I'm old school with this shit. Got to put it together down here. Keep it off screen for a second. Any other questions from the peanut galleries? Yep, guys probably already saw that now. Like I said, it is fall anything. Would you win in a fight with a gorilla, or who would win with a fight, gorilla or grizzly bear? Gorilla. Yeah, gorilla.
Nice.
Because a gorilla has more dexterity, a gorilla has more strength.
They're faster.
Don't get me wrong, a grizzly would get more licks in, but a gorilla is not going, or a gorilla has more versatility, shall we say. That hurt. But yeah, a gorilla would win that fight. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Ask me a question that I know the answer to, please. But yeah, this is old school Darth Maul's lightsaber. I've had this for many, 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 many years. Like teen years, so this is 20 fucking years old.
Well,
And yeah, it fully extends. I don't have the batteries in it because it would just drive me nuts at night. I learned that lesson real quick. These things were extremely sensitive.
Yeah, that Darth Maul lightsaber is probably what, maybe a decade old now.
Yeah, I was 13 when it came out,
Yep, I got the same thing when I was a kid too.
or 14
I was 5 years old.
in 95 or 99.
Oh wait, no wait. You're talking about which movie? You're talking about The Phantom Menace?
Wait a minute, yeah.
Phantom Menace, yeah.
Oh, never mind. I was 1 year old.
I believe I was in fifth grade.
1999. You were born in 1999, right?
What, me?
Yeah, no, you just turned 21 this year, didn't you?
Yes.
You were
Alright.
born in 2000.
Yes. Oh wait. Did it come out? I thought it came out in 2001.
No, that wasn't even episode 2 yet. Episode 2 came out in 2002.
right.
Episode 3, 2005.
Okay, then I wasn't born. I was -1.
There you go.
You're just an egg then.
Yeah, I still remember when the Phantom Menace first came out. I was in Alaska, fifth grade, and the whole line was insane outside the theater door. Just
I was
waiting
in
in
Lake
line to see
Placid
Star
when I saw
Wars.
it for the first time.
I must be the senior citizen here then.
I was but still, Orange Hat. What's your favorite EU book? Dark Rendezvous. Yep, Dark Rendezvous. With Yoda on Vajun, with Count Dooku, and Count Dooku being a dumbass and trying to instigate Yoda. And Yoda's like, all right, this young idiot, or this young whippersnapper wants me to go dark. There.
I'll answer. I don't have a lot of EU knowledge, but Han Solo Hero for Hire.
That works. It's also a good book from what I
Well,
hear.
of all the obscure characters in Star Wars, I like the most is Lord Hoth, Darth Bane's rival during the New Sith Wars. He was he was like a juggernaut as a Jedi battle master during his time.
I
What-
believe
what
he
was-
was a battle master.
What was the question?
Yeah.
Your favorite, your most favorite obscure character from the EU? The
No,
oldie.
the question was favorite EU book.
Oh,
Book,
a favorite.
yeah.
Okay. I
As for
wasn't
my
much-
favorite obscure character from the EU,
Yeah,
obscure character would be Lana Beniko from
Mine would be
the
Ted.
Old Republic games.
mine would be Cad Bane for me. Cad Bane's a pretty cool character.
He's not obscure, really. He's been in the forefront.
Well, I know, but still, he's still a popular character, outside of the main characters.
Also, I mean, our Old Republic game, that has a lot of people who are extremely powerful in the Force. I mean, I'm talking Virgin's level.
Lord Revan, yeah.
Mine's
Okay, I guess
Nice.
obscure character would be X-13.
Oh, the Jedi clone, right? Wasn't he a Jedi clone?
Yeah, and he was an assassin too.
Huh. I had no idea there was a person called X-13. I'm like, please
Yep.
tell me, are you thinking Marvel's X-23?
Nope, I am not. I'm not. It's one digit off, but they're completely different.
Not Virgin, Virgence.
I think it was like Rebel Force books or something like that. I don't remember the name of the books, but
Yeah. My favorite
Wait, isn't
obscure.
X-13 that hybrid of Maul and Starkiller?
Yeah, see,
Was he? I don't remember. I don't
Was
think
it Zabrak that was created by Vader?
so I
When was
have
the time period he was in?
he was in like the time period like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back.
That would have been or I think that might have been the Starkiller. I'm going to look this son of a bitch up.
I don't
I
remember the
got-
book's name, but I know what it looks like. I have them, but it's not on me right now.
So I had a curious question for you guys. Are the Sith truly evil, or is it just the dark side that influences them? The Sith views themselves, so to speak.
Depends on who the character is.
Not finding it. Here's the Sith are influenced by the dark side, yes, but they are also zealots because they believe their way to be right. George Lucas
Yeah.
said it best in the audio commentary of Episode 3's DVDs. Palpatine does not see himself as a villain. Notice how he doesn't say that he is evil and embraces it. No, he believes he is truly bringing peace to the galaxy. He's just a psychopath and
Yeah.
manipulative.
Yeah, because I saw a video recently. I think it was Independence Way, where he did a video about are the Sith truly evil, or is it just are the views themselves? The Sith code, for example, is that innately evil, or is it just the nature of the dark side that influences the Sith?
Junebug, I will put you in timeout if you say something like that again.
Wow.
That's just an
Wow.
insult to Jar Jar Binks, man. Contrary
Wow.
to popular belief, I like Jar Jar Binks because I understand Jar Jar Binks. You-
Yeah.
There is- Joe
All
Biden is an
Gungans are the
insult to
same
retards.
community.
Put it that way.
All Gungans are the same community.
Dude, freaking Joe. I don't want to get political, folks.
Oh,
But
Here we go.
I honestly believe that Joe Biden he belongs in a retirement home, not the White House. The White House is literally the most expensive retirement home right now.
He's not really running the country. He's
No.
not.
But
Harris
that's
is.
just- but-
But that
It's
is all
just-
I'm saying. The end, moving on.
Harris is.
This is a celebration stream. I don't really want to talk politics.
Understood. Well, I just want to say that not politics, but I just want to say that my favorite obscure character, and when I say obscure, I mean obscure. She was only in like one item of source material. Is Severance Tan. And if you're wondering who she was a force sensitive cis female.
Oh, interesting. They would have called her a Skywalker. Because that is
Oh, wait,
literally
never
what
mind.
it's just called force sensitives.
Okay, Orange Hat, I made a mistake.
Yeah?
His name is not X13, it's X7. His name is X7, and so he's part of the Rebel Force books. And that's like between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back.
Wasn't he cloned from like a Jedi or something?
He was cloned from somebody. I don't remember who, but I do remember that I think he was like the brother of someone, but it was actually a clone. So
What's my favorite Star Wars? How it should have
I should
ended?
really reread the books because I don't remember.
I would have to say The Last Jedi, where somebody did a thing of how it should have ended, where Luke walks out, they try blasting him, he brushes it off, he then lifts up all those freaking AT-AT like things and just crushes them with the Force.
I like the
That-
parody
yeah.
how it should have ended one with like I think it was The Last Jedi, yeah, but it's like it's just like Kylo Ren's going, it's like your parents just sold you for drinking money, and then Ben Kenobi appears. It's like I don't remember my granddaughter being sold for drinking money. It's like oh my god, you're my grandpa, and then Darth Vader appears. And he's like hello, grandson. It's like grandpa.
Oh my
And it was just
God.
like, oh, that's cute. That's adorable.
That sounds adorable, yeah.
Here's a question for you. If
Oh.
you had the authority to change one thing in Star Wars continuity, what would you change?
Legends back to canon.
Yep. Simple enough.
Star Wars 1313 gets made.
There you
There
go.
we go. I would say make Jar Jar Binks the original villain that he was supposed to be. Make him like, in my personal opinion, if it did not change the original script, Jar Jar Binks, in my opinion, should have been Darth Plagueis or the Phantom Menace, so to speak.
Hold on one second. I'm just going to go off cam here.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, so from what I've heard, he's supposed to be the original Sith. He's supposed to be the Yoda equivalent to the Sith. Very powerful. Type.
What was that? What was your favorite Star Wars Hishi?
My earphones are out, folks, so that's go into this hat.
My favorite Star Wars
Way
hat
too
should
hot
have
for a
been
winter
was,
hat. I should really go. I'll be right back. You're going to hear all of this because I'm silly that way.
my favorite Star Wars how it should have ended was Episode 3.
Turned off the heat.
Yeah, what happened? What happened in Episode 3? How it should end it.
Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, how it should have ended. I have the lavagram. That was funny.
Wow. Okay, cool.
I got my other hat on because, well, the other one was way too freaking hot.
Wait. I think Orange is turning into Jeremy from Geeks Games with that hat on.
I had this hat before for a year, dude.
I know. I understand you wear the hat of Jeremy now.
If I hadn't met Jeremy, this is the hat I would have made him.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, actually, I have met Jeremy on it. Or I was on a stream once with Jeremy, thanks to Jesse Gasperson.
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
his
Jeremy.
name?
I consider Jeremy has a low bias on YouTube. It's funny.
Hey, if Jeremy ever wants to jump on here, he's more than welcome. I have no problem. I just don't think he has had any real conference to me since we streamed together. So,
well, you're kind of a smaller channel than he is. He's kind of one of those. Okay, who is this cool guy? Then get to know him more. Or you'll probably watch him out more often. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I'm a small fry compared to those guys. They're titan compared to us. Thing is, I prefer the smaller crowd because you know why? They're more humble. And don't get me wrong, people like Odin, people like Jay from or Drunk 3PO, they're very humble people. Josiah Rises, yeah, I've been on streams with each of them. They're very humble. These people are always thanking people. They're always basically telling you, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. Yep. Yeah, it's the same here. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for folks like you guys and the rest of my 700 subscribers. You guys are the foundation of my channel. You are the ones that helped me get started and build. If it wasn't for you guys, this isn't a thing.
Yep.
That is why I always end my videos after a while. I started doing it. Stay humble. Mm-hmm. Because if you stay humble, you have my respect until the end of time. And yes, there's a earthquake. Oh my God! Earthquake! Right. Just trying to readjust this fucking camera. I mean, if I could show you guys this camera, like literally show it to you, I would. I mean, maybe I could show you a part of it. No, it doesn't bend that far. Oh well. Anyway.
Yeah, like I said,
I can actually do this. Holy crap! I can show you the camera I got. It's a lot of people are thinking, what kind of mic do you use? What kind of camera? It's like, it's really not that special, folks. So I'll show you my camera and my mic right now. Are you ready?
There we go.
Drum roll, please.
This thing literally is my mic and camera. It's a Decepticon, like a Decepticon. But yeah, that's all. That's really all it is. It's just that little thing there, and it has noise canceling. It has a high def camera. It works. Alrighty, hold on. There, that should work now. But yeah, that is literally my camera. He was trying to cover up I think Kevin Smith is going to cry over his new He-Man show.
Maybe.
I mean, look, folks. When I said that Tila looks like Abby, it was because her freaking arms were just incredibly defined.
Yeah.
You know, freaking Kevin Smith goes in the woke direction. He goes in the woke direction, and he ruins just yet another thing from my childhood. But he won't ruin the original He-Man and She-Ra of Masters of the Universe because, well, those things are still a thing.
What did he do? What did Kevin Smith do?
He threw a temper tantrum on Twitter when like it's like, oh, this might be real, like the scripts for the new He-Man show Revelations, and he threw a temper tantrum at Clownfish for speaking about that, and then now it kind of looks like it might be real, but who knows? Until the actual show comes out.
Kevin Smith.
I wonder what they're gonna do, like when Prince Adam becomes He-Man. Is his skin still gonna get dark, or are they probably not gonna do that for PC?
No. He-Man looks freaking massive in this. Like,
I'm just saying, when in the cartoon he was as Prince Adam, he was pale white. But when he becomes He-Man, he becomes dark tan.
Yeah. He still gets darker skin. He still gets darker skin. He's like as Prince Adam, he's just a little slimmer.
I'm surprised they're doing that. I'm surprised his skin's going to get darker as he becomes He-Man. So,
well, here's my whole take.
I'm just saying, in this day and age, Yeah.
To
so many snowflakes out there.
To Kevin Smith's freak out, Kevin Smith, and this goes for all of you celebrities out there. If your shit is put on a public forum for consumption and review,
Yep.
don't you freaking bitch one goddamn iota of audio, sound, or noise about what you hear. People are allowed to make their assumptions. People are allowed to draw their own conclusions. If they are wrong, then they are wrong. If they are right, well, if you don't like what they have to say, whose fault is it? I'll give you a hint. It's yours. The thing is, folks.
Yep. Well, see about doing that, you end up like that one guy. What's his name? He got arrested recently. Remember the guy who got arrested for shooting a gun at one of the trolls?
No.
Yeah, there's a big YouTuber. There's a big YouTuber got arrested for pointing a gun out on someone who stopped him in his house. Yuki something.
I'm not aware of it. So yeah.
Was he-
Race swapped. She hasn't been race swapped.
Okay.
So yeah, she hasn't been.
I mean,
She
she
just
kind
has
of
one.
looks she kind of looks darker, but I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
she just comes off as like they gave her a tan, and not like they went full on black. But there was a character who did get race swapped.
Yeah,
In the
because
show.
That wasn't right. Please tell me
Like,
Yeah, it was like a very
Hollywood-
minor one though.
yeah,
But-
Hollywood is race swapping every like ginger and redhead for some reason.
Yeah, it's called the
ridiculous.
ginger side. Hollywood is racist that way. They don't like white people with red hair.
I guess they hate. I guess they hate the island of Ireland. Then
Yeah, they hate the
Yeah, I
Irish.
guess so. I mean,
They
I'm
hate the
Irish, but I'm
Scottish.
not a redhead though. But
They hate the Irish. They hate the Scottish. They hate anybody who has the red or the ginger genes. So to speak.
half of Ireland and Scotland, the people have red hair there. So I guess they hate
Randy
those
Next Teal
countries.
was originally white. Huh, didn't know that. Anyway, yes, folks, I am still live and still going. And as it says, you can ask me anything. And if when Lethal gets on here, he said he might, or he's going to drop in. I cannot wait for what he would ask, because chances are he's going to actually ask something that's truly embarrassing as hell. And you know what? Like I said,
I'm too nice to
allowed.
ask something embarrassing.
Well,
don't ever do
no,
a Q&A then,
no.
and don't ever say ask anything, because you know I will ask you something that will make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, knowing though, he's going to ask you something a raunchy question, just like whatever.
But it's like freaking Lethal. He would probably be the one to come on and say, "How big is your dong?" I'm like, "You're really gonna make me answer that?" Bigger than
Oh,
yours,
that
buddy.
dude. See, Lethal, like, when it comes to questions or comments, he gives no ass. He just tells it like it is. It's funny.
Exactly. He doesn't give a fuck. It's like, and that's why I respect Lethal. He is a guy
Oh, yeah, me
that
too.
gives no shits. That is why I respect people like Jessie Milestone. She is a chick that takes no shit from people, and she will call you freaking out, and she will literally make you go into your bathroom, into your shower, light a fire outside of your shower, and cry like a bitch in the shower, like freaking Jim Carrey in Pet Detective. Because it's like, dude, that's just how that's just how awesome Jessie is. She is freaking awesome. Mary Mayhem, too. There was a little bit of stuff. I'm not going to get into it too much. Mary Mayhem has gone through a lot of shit recently, and I stand behind her because, well, I do know what it's like to go through the shit that she went through. Literally, you know that funeral I told you guys about earlier? Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mary's pretty. Yeah, me and her sometimes
Yeah.
talk about Star Trek stuff. So me and her are pretty chill too.
I mean, I'd love to have Mary on my channel for Star Wars or Harry Potter talk, because you know what? She's into that stuff. She's a nerd like us.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've got a
whatever.
question. I've got another question for you.
Okay.
What is the worst modern reboot of an old property you've seen? And
Worst
I'm not
modern
talking about
reboot.
Star Wars because that's technically a continuation, but just scrapping the reboot.
Well, seeing how it only lasted one season, I would have to say Party of Five, because they turned that into a politicized nut job of a show. And I loved the original Party of Five because that was just a great show with a lot of childhood crushes in it. Yeah. Good morning, Orange Hat. Thank you, Bone. Always good to see you. The Babe Menace loves me. Stunning and Brave Megatron says, well, yeah, you are lovable, buddy. Not that way for me, though. But anyway, I like you. You're awesome. Curious Orange Hat, what's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Liar, liar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's always gonna be Dumb and Dumber, the first one.
Yeah, I mean, he's good in that one, but Liar, liar is where his talent truly shines.
Oh yeah, Liar, liar, but also Bruce Almighty. That's another good one he does.
Well, he's also playing off of another person very well in that one too.
Although it wasn't a true adaptation of the source material, I did like Jim Carrey in The Mask. So,
yeah, I like that.
Oh, yeah,
too,
The Mask,
honestly.
yeah.
That's
That's
probably my
another
favorite Jim
Liar,
Carrey
liar
movie.
for me.
Dude, that's
Jim
probably the
Carrey.
most that's probably the most comedic I've ever seen Jim Carrey. The Mask, yeah.
Yeah. Soul Assassin, thank you very much.
Hey, what's up, Soul Assassin? What's up?
Ace of
You're all saying
Ventura.
Ace Ventura is his best. Fuck, dude. Okay, tied for first place, Liar, liar, Mask, and Ace Ventura. Dude, he had a gift back in the 90s of making literally everyone laugh,
Well,
including those rigid priests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jim Carrey is one of those the last comedian shows that does like slapstick comedy and regular comedy. That does jokes and stuff like that. You can't mix them together.
Yeah, but then 2016 came around and he just lost his shit.
Washed up. Yeah.
He didn't wash up. He was already washed up. It's just he went completely he lost something in him broke because of something that is not part of or in his control ended up happening. That's the problem with most celebrities. They're very narcissistic, many of them.
Yep.
And they don't like anything that is outside of their purview of control. And that is what bothers them. Yeah. If they can't control it, they don't like it.
Nope.
Where there's people like Kevin Sorbo, James Woods, Dean Cain, Gina Carano. Yes, you're noticing a trend where they all are very
Chris Pratt.
Respectful. They are engaging. Christy Swanson,
Chris Pratt,
Kirstie Alley.
Henry Cavill.
Yes, the main tie-in, besides them being celebrities, is the fact that they do lean one side. But you know what? I'm not looking at it from that. I'm looking at it from how they have behaved.
Yep.
They're very funny. They're very great people. If
They're very chill people with their fans,
Unfrozen, what would he say about his company right now? P.S. is supposed to mean bunny ears.
I just thought of a very stupid question.
Go ahead, ask.
Okay, I need to ask a clarifying question first. Do you know of the Super Crown meme?
No, I do not.
Okay, Super Crown is where basically like there was the newest Super Mario game there was a Super Crown where like Toadette would transform into a cute adorable little mini Peach, and so then everyone would start like putting Super Crowns on literally anything in anything. Like so bad guys, like most popular was Bowser. And there was like Ganon, I believe, from The Legend of Zelda, etc., etc. So if you could pick one bad guy to give this Super Crown to and transform into a hot babe and then get as your girlfriend, who would you get?
Oh, like, are you talking about like that Bowsette stuff?
Yep, that's a Super Crown meme.
Yeah. Like, okay, like take an ugly looking villain and turning him into a hot babe.
Yep. Who would you pick? What would you pick? And you have to pick one.
Oh, I know.
Brie Larson.
For me,
no, I mean a bad guy, a guy.
For me, Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt.
Boy, I think
that's an image.
I think that Super Crown would break in the attempt.
Maybe.
A bad guy. Oh shit, a bad guy. It has to be a guy, Dan, a guy. And if it's gonna be a super hot freaking babe,
Oh, jeez.
No, you turn an ugly thing into a hot babe. A ugly male into a hot babe. See, I said like Jabba the Hutt. Like she'll probably still have like the Jabba eyes, but she'll have like a body like that of a goddess. That's what the meme is.
Oh, I didn't think. I think like Jabba the Hutt would kind of look like your typical woman, but then like have like slime hair, basically.
I pick Palpatine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Price is Right? What hot guy would you like to turn into? What ugly guy would you like to? What guy villain would you like to turn into a hot babe?
Okay, here we go. I would say Emperor Sidious, because how ugly and deformed he is from the dark side. Turn him to like a turn him to like a dark empress, or tries to seduce all her Sith. You want to join the dark side? Fight for the tits.
Okay, you guys want to know another? Because I'm going to ask this to myself. Is there anything I liked about Episode 9 in Star Wars? And there is an answer, or short answer, yes. And there is a long answer. Yes, a few things. One, I liked Dark Ray. Yeah. The lightsaber is an interesting concept.
That lightsaber is a hazard. She would cut her face off.
Yeah.
In a sense, but then again, there was another character who used a lightsaber much like that one.
Well,
and it was Kong Krell in the Clone Wars.
Well, the thing about him,
that still doesn't make it any less of a hazard to use. Sorry.
To her, also, another thing I liked in it was Billy D. Williams. The scene where Poe is just acting like a whiny little bitch. I thought we had a shot. Oh, dude. But there's more of us, Poe. There's more of us. And then John Williams' score just ratcheting in and just building up. That scene gave me goosebumps. I mean, shit, I'm getting goosebumps right now just talking about it. Because Billy D. Williams has a way of bringing back that old Star Wars feel, because he is old school Star Wars. He is a character. He didn't play a character like Brie Larson plays herself. He became that character.
He loved playing Lando.
He embodied Lando. And Lando was great. Billy D was even against the whole pansexual shit. Notice how he didn't even think about or act in any of that crap. Notice how he didn't even say, "Good to see you, L3," or anything like that. It's Ask Me Anything, Cayman. We're celebrating 700 subscribers. Ask me anything, no matter even how embarrassing. Ask me anything. The thing is, he just. Sorry.
Really, kitty.
Oh! Riot. Okay.
I never even thought of that, so I want to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna draw that, draw me a pinup girl of Emperor, evil Emperor, hot shit.
Yeah. Do your.
I can do that. I can do that.
There you go. Do Super Crown drawings after your stuff, or after your current stuff.
Yeah, have
all
the
allies because he offered them all Colt 45. No, Lando got all of them because he was the one person who could truly. He knew how to talk. He was a smooth talker, but he also knew how to frickin' get people to do what needed to be done.
Yeah, he used Colt 45. A lifetime supply of Colt 45.
I don't even think I know what the hell Colt 45 is, nor do I think it belongs in Star Wars. But anyway, God's fake as fuck. Okay, Hyper Viper. That's whatever. I honestly will disagree with you there, but yeah, I believe in something. I do
As
believe
for
in a
me,
higher power.
like, as for me, oh, are you?
Go ahead.
Okay. As for me and Rise of Skywalker, I actually like Kylo Ren Ben slash Ben Solo in that. I
Okay.
did, and I'm like, you know what? This whole sequel trilogy could have been Boss if he was the main character.
Hey, there you go.
Like, I would have loved that, but
He
Disney dropped the ball.
he looks like somebody hit his face with a bat, then lit his face on fire. Adam Driver, I'm sorry, he does not have a good looking face.
Dude,
I think
I'm
he
not
looks fine.
focused on looks because I think he looks fine. Also, there's another YouTuber around here that kind of looks like Adam Driver. His name's Tim Possible. So you're basically saying that about Tim Possible too. So yeah, that's not nice. Try to keep it nice.
Look, he's got good hair, he's got a fine body, but like he's a male butterface. That's what Adam Driver is. Everything's great about him in his face.
I'm
sorry.
I'll be right back.
I mean,
see you in a bit.
there are guys in Hollywood that don't look as good as him. I'll admit. But
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to pause.
Yeah,
Talk
there
amongst
is
yourselves.
music.
I'll be right back.
The bagpipes are coming.
so yeah, like the question was biggest celebrity crush. When I saw Natalie Portman and I was much younger back then, but when I saw Natalie Portman in Attack of the Clones, oh, she was just gorgeous. She was like I would have if I had the opportunity, I would have married her like right then and there. I mean, she's still great looking, Natalie Portman. Don't get me wrong, but back at Attack of the Clones, I think she was 19 then or 20. It's fine.
There you go, Kitty.
Oh, wait, you want to know my celebrity crush or?
No, I just sent you a message on the chat.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll throw a bikini, but I'll do it on a throne maybe.
At least make it seductive, okay?
I'm gonna make it Tsundere Emperor Palpatine. How about that?
Like I said, just give me a seductive, safety looking Emperor Palpatine that said, "Hey, I want to join the dark side." That'd be hilarious to watch.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I draw Empress Palpatine as blushing and be like, "Can you please join the dark side?"
You know to be another one, Freddy Krueger.
Oh no, I'm not gonna try Freddy Krueger. He's too ugly to be. He's too ugly to be doing the super. But I mean, I think there's actually a female Freddy Krueger already. It's a Baisojo statue. Yeah. If you want to look this up, if you want to have your brain melt, go look up Koto Yukia Baisojo statues, and there is literally like a godsmack amount of iconic horror characters as hot babes. Yeah, there's like a Freddy Krueger one, there's a Michael Myers one, there's an It one. I think there's like a Edward Scissorhands.
Well, Edward Scissorhands, he looks like a chick to start with, face wise. Yeah.
Let's see, I'm looking these up.
My sister loves that movie, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, Jason Voorhees too. Hot anime chick. I got Beetlejuice. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, the female Beetlejuice already exists. Her name is Lightfoot from Chicago, the mayor of Chicago.
Yeah, that is true. She did. I mean, to be completely honest, the mayor from Chicago.
Lightfoot, yeah.
Yeah, she looks like that, or she looks like that chick that died in a Freddy Krueger movie where she was an asthmatic and she just gets the air sucked out of her until she freaking just shrivels. What is this?
This is Kotobuki Baisojo horror statues, and then here's iconic horror villains reimagined as
dude.
hot babes.
Oh, dude.
Texas
See, look, you got the
Chainsaw
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jason Voorhees.
What the frick?
Now go back to Jason Voorhees. Let me
The
get this banner off. Holy crap! That looks interesting.
Well, Pennywise right there.
Yep, right there. Adorable.
Well, have you seen that female or that chick that did a gender bent Pennywise? She actually looks pretty good.
Isn't there another name for this besides Super Crown? Rule 63 or something like that. Internet Rule 63.
I think it was
whatever.
like Rule 34.
Yeah, Rule 34.
Rule 34 is anything that is online is turned into porn.
Oh,
Oh.
I think it's Rule
Rule,
63.
I think
Well,
rule something else is
hey,
anybody who is made into one gender can be turned into another gender.
hey,
Okay.
Orange. Hey, Orange.
Yo,
If you want to look up something creepier and crazy, look up Star Wars weird fan art. It's funny. Star
Dude,
Wars
I
weird
am-
fan art.
I don't need to look up weird fan art. I just look up or just turn off your safe search and look up Star Wars comics, and they'll show you some seriously demented shit. I mean, shabby blue. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, jeez. Wait, is she supposed to be Hannibal Lecter?
What?
So
Oh, this
horror-
one? No, this is the Bride of Chucky.
Yeah,
Okay.
except that.
Right.
And then there's
this
also
is a real
Chucky.
woman. Yeah.
Let's
The
check it
Bride
right
of
there.
Chucky kind of looks like Pippi Longstocking a little bit.
Now, did I get
Yep.
any? Did I get any
Oh, here we go. This
Um,
is a fun one.
questions while I was away?
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, there's just a lot of names, Freddy Krueger and all. I was like, okay, no, so no. Did
Yep,
somebody
yep, and I think that's-
downvote my fucking stream?
Oh, look, here's a shot of them.
Oh, dude, okay, that's just freaking sexy as hell. But
Well, they were-
it's
well,
not
those-
doing anything for me because, well, they're inanimate objects.
I was gonna say if you had the right artist, you can make those into awesome tattoos, pin-up tattoos.
Yeah, probably.
True, yeah.
Yeah, you
What is
could probably
that
make
one,
posters at
Broly?
least.
Fuck.
What? Oh no, that was a Beetlejuice.
The one oh wow, okay, so, hold on. All right,
Oh
good.
well, I can share it again if you want.
Oh,
Which one?
sure. No, I've already saw it. Ugh. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. 24 likes. Thank you very much, folks. Be sure to smack that like button. And
Oh yeah, they've also been doing glow ups of My
Oh.
Little Pony characters, so that's fun.
Jesus. Yeah. Have you seen how the furries make their My Little Pony fan stuff? It's I'm like, oh my god, you guys actually went there.
Yeah, I mean, like the Kotobuki My Little Pony statues are gorgeous. Honestly, I'm just like, wow. I'm not a brony, but I'm like, dude, I want to buy these.
Oh, jeez.
I'm getting a lot of followers too. That's pretty cool. I don't mind.
Yeah.
On Twitter and whatnot. It's like, you guys do know that I might be kicked off of Twitter in the next, I don't know, day or two, maybe month or two, because, well, I kind of said something that's against perceived science.
Which is
Biological males don't belong in female sports.
oh
Well, unless it's like, what do you call what do you call that? Mixed double sports. That's okay. Like, all right, just hear me out. Like, if there's going to be a soccer game, and like you're going to have like two females on the field, then the other team's got to have two females on the field. That's the way I see it. You know, I mean, other than that, you like if you have an all-male team against an all-female team, the all-female team's going to get absolutely slaughtered unless they're playing unless they're playing against a bunch of 80-year-old guys. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Well, my biggest thing is that women. No offense to women, women shouldn't be in male sports at all. Like I said, they're trying to bring that one player from, I think Kansas, trying to bring onto a male football team, and they're just trying to be all virtual signaling and stuff like that. I'm like, no.
Well, what will her position be? I mean,
the current position she was on, she was a kicker. She was a kicker for a college team, and then they benched her.
Yeah. Well, like I said, wow, we've been going on for an hour, 20 minutes. Jesus. Wow. Okay. So that works. But, yeah, the way I actually did come up with a compromise. And this is me being just completely honest. If transgenders want to, but then I actually was given some more updated information by my brother because he actually is also following this stuff a lot more. It is basically strictly cosmetic. But here's the thing. If you want to, no, they should not be allowed in the Olympics. They should not be allowed in high school sports and whatnot.
I think
transgender. No, here's what you do. You have a transgender league. That's simple. Solve it that way. Because, well, people are going to, well, then they're going to say, well, that's just segregation. No. We have female leagues, we have male leagues, and then we can have why can't we have a transgender league?
You won't be able to fill it. Maybe you'll have enough for one, maybe two teams.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be enough for that. But...
You got to start somewhere. But as for putting, because I'm sorry, another scientific fact that they won't like is that the only thing that this is happening in is male to female. You don't see a female transitioning into a male and then suddenly dominating the field. You don't. That's not happening. So I'm sorry, but it is unfair for somebody who was born a biological male to compete in a sport with biological females. There is also many people who are actually abusing this whole thing where they're saying, I identify as a female. And then and then because of how screwed up society has become, they say, okay, then you can do this. Well, then they say, okay, well, I still identify as male. Well, fine. If you are going to pull that crap, all of your achievements of the time that you identified as female and all of your past achievements as male are no longer going to be counted. You want to pull this crap? This is the real life situation, and these are the real life consequences. You want to try gaming the system? You're gonna get the consequences if you're caught. Mm-hmm. People have got to realize that consequences need to start happening, and they need to start happening in, lack of a better word, more extreme ways.
Yeah, you're probably gonna see like one of these these I identify as female types. Like when they retire, they're gonna like all of a sudden, now I identify as male again. What? Just watch when their career is over with.
There was a guy that was isn't Bruce Jenner against trans and female sports? Yes, he is, or she is. I am going to respect Caitlyn Jenner's. I am going to respect her stuff. Mads, thank you. If you guys want to come in, I should actually put the. If you guys want to jump on in, open invite.
For me personally, I'm the kind of I guess you'd say conservative that it's not going to bend my knee to that kind of thing. So no, I'm not going to call her Caitlyn Jenner. He's always going to be Bruce Jenner to me because he was born a man. He's going to stay a man. For me,
that's me. I do believe in compromising. Compromising a little bit when it comes to. I mean, I'm not going to just go right up to Caitlyn Jenner and say, "What's up, Bruce?" No, that's not me, man. That's just not me. I
Yeah.
am going to respect a person's right to their identity and the pursuit of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to sports, I am not going to compromise. Females do not, or males do not belong in female sports. Sorry, you were born a biological male. You have greater bone density. You have greater muscle mass.
Yep.
You are put at an inherent advantage over females
what-
by those
yeah.
two attributes alone.
Yeah, and that's why I don't really. For me personally, that's why I don't abide by being compelled to call someone something that they're not. If they're born a man, I'm going to call a man. Tough.
Well, I'm sorry. I have transgender family and friends. Kiri on here is a friend. I will disagree with her on the sports thing, but I do agree that people, or that they have a right to exist as they are or as they live.
Mm-hmm.
Kiri is a woman. She may have been born a man, but she is a woman. I will make that also abundantly clear. And I won't have that kind of bigotry on my freaking channel. Now, you're allowed to have your own personal thoughts. You're allowed to have your own personal views. And I will respect your opinions on those views.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to be purposefully bigoted, and I'm not saying that anybody in here has done that.
No.
I am simply saying that if you are going to be bigoted, I'm going to have nothing to do with you.
So, all right. So Orange, are you against mixed double sports then? Like, where you have like a male tennis player, and a
male versus female.
Yeah, but like it's the same on both sides. Like in basketball, you'll have 3 male basketball players and 3 female basketball players.
As long as the males have to cover the males and the females have to cover the females, that is, or I should have no problem with it.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'm okay with that.
It's called making the playing field as fair as possible.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. A
lot of people are like, well, what do you think about the female referee in the NFL? She's a female referee. Is she governing?
Yeah, she doesn't play, so.
Yeah, is she playing, or is she reffing by the rules, or is she reffing by feelings?
About that though, I'm okay with that, but every now and then the referees, it's always accidental. The referees occasionally do get hit by by the players. So
sure, but they're also trained to get the hell out of the way too.
You got like a 275-pound linebacker hitting a 110-pound female referee. It's not going to look that good. Accidentally, of course. I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for those situations, you could probably have like body armor and stuff like that mediated, but.
Yeah, I agree. The refs, both male and female, the refs should wear some kind of protection.
Yeah, I mean, like both male and female, honestly, because like you could send someone flying if you're in a tackle.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple of male referees get hit bad, and because they're not wearing any protection. Yeah, like they crack a rib, they puncture a lung. They should be they should be padded at least.
Agreed, Junebug. There are only 2 genders. A lot of people love to pull there are multiple genders and non-binary people. Folks, this is not me being bigoted. It is autistically persistent in my mind that this non-binary thing is not real. You want to know why? Because the whole non-binary thing is a fad that just came up. If people were identified as non-binary like years ago, I wouldn't have as big of a thing with it as I do right now, because it is a thing that just came up. Also, nature is binary. We are all part of the organic biome that is nature. Yeah. Orange, I totally agree with you on this. If you want to identify as a male, that's fine. If you want to identify as a female, that's fine. But like, if you rob a bank and you need to put out a APB, you're not going to say something like we're looking for a 5'10" non-binary
person who just robbed a bank. You're going to say this guy looks like a male or this guy looks like a female.
Exactly.
Right, you know.
And here's
that's
another
what,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah, non-binary thing is just not. Like,
It's
I'm just
stupid
like-
to me.
And I have family members whose kids identify as non-binary. I'm not going to go up to their kid or them and say, "Well, that's ridiculous." I'm going to accept their delusion, and yes, I will say it is a delusion, but I will be respectful. It's very hard because they and them are not pronouns, but they are identifiers of more than one person. They're adjectives, I believe, is what it's called. I don't know, or whatever. The reading rainbow failed me. But anyway, can't stay long, but I wanted to stop by and offer congratulations on hitting 700 subs. Good to see somebody I consider
Hey,
a friend doing
Ambassador.
well. Onward and upward, OHR. Thank you, Ambassadorial Wing. Ambassador, it is always good to see you. And thank you. The fact
See, that's
is,
why
God made
when you're
male
guys
and
talk about-
female. Yes, God did make male and female. And anything that is perceived to be different or non-binary is delusion.
Yeah, I mean, like there was
That's
that
what, that,
there's that non-binary chick who won like the MTV Movie Award like 3 years ago. Like, I'm sorry, you look like a woman to me. You know, you look like a woman.
Well, there's this case that happened of a woman who was identified as a male, and she had to go to the hospital for she was complaining about abdominal pain. And because they identified as male, the doctors treated her as a male and ended up killing the fetus that was inside her. Because the drugs they gave her killed the baby.
Yep.
I understand there are intersex people who were born with both sets of genitals. Yes, that is true, but that still falls into the line of both genders. You're not a single gender from being both. You are literally both genders.
These doctors couldn't tell that patient was born as a woman. These doctors and nurses
That's
couldn't.
the thing.
Well, no, because the doctors would then be baited, right?
Yeah, the doctors would be sued if they treated this person as a female.
Yeah, that's why this whole freaking trans and non-binary stuff is stupid, because you are literally going to kill people if, like...
What they need to do is or these people who do identify as trans need to be smart, like Kiri. Our friend Kiri, she's rather smart. She actually does admit that it was gender dysphoria, but she also admits that she felt that she was a different gender at a young age. Now, I also disagree strongly with transitioning children. No, I'm sorry. No, I will never agree to that, because I'm sorry, I'm a firm believer in actually, no, I'm not sorry, so I don't know why I'm saying I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
well, my question real quick is then, yeah, well, what I was trying to say is that when you guys talk about transitioning children or sexualizing children, then you mentioned about that little kid friend of yours, and if he identifies as something, you're not gonna, kind of bring him to a side and kind of teach him it's ridiculous. And I'm just saying it's kind of a double-edged sword. You gotta tell him either that's a fantasy or it's something real, because the more we stop ignoring these transitioning kids, then they're gonna do something to their body that's gonna be permanent, and then they'll regret it for the rest of their lives. So if I met a kid for example, if I ever met a kid who considers himself non-binary or transgender, then if you're curious about it, then I'm gonna tell them, if you're born a girl, you're a girl. If you're born a boy, you're born a boy. That's simple. That's
your nuance. That's fine.
They can wait to have this surgery until they're like 18 once they're an adult. Like it's ridiculous. We live in a society where you have to be, in most states, I think it's all states now, you have to be 21 years old to buy alcohol or cigarettes, but you can have
tobacco and stuff.
Yeah, you can have realignment surgery at like 8, 9. 10. They haven't even reached sexual maturity yet. That is
Yeah, they haven't
insanity.
even reached puberty,
They wanna
so
put puberty
That is
blockers
absolute
in.
insanity.
I mean, honestly, if like I was like born in this generation, I would probably be a dude right now because literally, like when I was 5 or something, I thought I was a boy because I played with the boy toys in kindergarten, and then the boys also played with the boy toys. But it's just like I grew out of
Yeah.
it, right? It's
Yeah.
like I realized like, oh yeah, I am a girl. Just because I play with boy toys doesn't mean I'm a boy. And so
And so that's why I mean that's why my personal opinion that gender dysphoria is just simply the result of society grooming children to be something they're not. That's just my opinion, but
honestly, I
And I-
have seen like actual child grooming with that. Like there's like the James in Texas or something. I don't know if you guys heard
Yep.
about that. That's like
Oh yeah, but well, believe me, I'm a big men's rights kind of thing, and so seeing that kind of case makes me sick because you're basically telling a little boy he's a little girl, but then he himself and the father say he does not want to become a girl, but yeah, his
yeah, I mean like he just doesn't want to make his mom mad because like
yeah, because like I said,
he's like, well, that's the clothes mom wants me to wear and stuff. And
that's what I mean by female privilege and double standards. That she could turn him into a girl with against his will, and the dad's forced to pay for it. Absolutely not. So, and that's why I'm saying that I really hope that do find a solution or an outcome where they take away the kid from the mom. Because no, if I was a judge and I saw something, I would gladly take away that kid from the mom and give it back to the dad. Because no,
I mean, a good start to that would just be like setting like an age limit for these things because you can't have like a freaking 8-year-old getting sexual realignment surgery and stuff. Like,
so what is the age of consent in this country?
like probably I'm going to say honestly 21, not 18.
18. Okay. Well, say for example, if it is 21, then he shouldn't be making that decision at all, and no parent should be telling him what he should or shouldn't be if he's not mature enough to make those decisions on his own. Like I said, grooming a 5-year-old boy to becoming a 5-year-old girl against his will is drawing the line for me, and that's why I'll never bend the knee to any kind of transitional thing of any kind.
Yeah, because honestly, like I've seen people. It's like yeah, like I'm not the opposite gender. I just want to live as a man or as a girl now. It's just so yeah. Like when like basically in 21, like that's probably like you're all developed and stuff like that, and you can decide for yourself if you want that instead of like your parents forcing it on you because they're mad at like your husband or at your dad or something.
See, that's what I mean by this mother. She's basically a feminist. She's basically trying to use her son as a prop to, virtue signal her.
Yeah, well, it did have a happy ending. It did have a happy ending. Yeah. James is with his father now, so that's good.
For now, though. I said for now, though, because like I said, this quote unquote mom of his, she's a pediatrician, so she can use any kind of medical method to try and get him back. But and that's why I'm saying that any kind of transgender kind of stuff should be banned in schools permanently, because our kids should not be learning how to manipulate their bodies to something they're not while they're trying to learn the ABCs.
Well, honestly, like, dude, like health should just be like in healthcare. Like, there's sexual education, of course, but that's just like safe sex and whatnot. It's not like that's permanently alter your body.
Yeah, that's later down in middle school to high school, because middle school is when most kids turn puberty in the first place. But
yeah, I learned that in high school. I did not have sexual education.
I did.
I don't know if you guys ever heard this story. I forgot when it happened. I think it was like back in the 70s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Dr. Money.
There was this boy who was born. And they accidentally the doctors accidentally sliced off his genitals when they were doing the circumcision. I don't know, maybe the doctor was drunk at the time. And they were like, okay, what we'll do is we'll raise this boy as a girl. When he finally found out, when he was actually born a male, he had like, oh, well, that's the reason why. And, he had like surgery done and all that stuff. So
and that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really believe in like the transgender stuff, like most of the time, because like even this boy who was raised from birth, almost from birth as a girl, like he still is like a boy.
Yeah, and that's why they're never.
There's innate
That's why
stuff about that. So
that's why for me, just me personally, that calling someone by their birth gender, but they get all offended. They misgender them. Well, facts, biology trumps feelings every single time. If you're born a boy, you are a boy. Period. That's just me though. But like I said, when it comes to Jenner or Bruce Jenner, I'm not gonna call him by a gender that he's not. He's not. If he's born a man, he is a man in my eyes. So I guess just as me being old school, but biology is biology. You're not going to change biology no matter how much you manipulate your body or something like that.
Okay,
Like
am I coming back in now?
yep,
Okay.
looks like it only took like 6 tries.
Yeah, I
Six
know.
tries.
It's like, motherfuck, this thing is pissing me off.
I just
But yeah.
noticed like your arms are really hairy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He must be
I'm a
part
Sasquatch.
gorilla.
I'm a Sasquatch.
It's a
I got
werewolf.
a hairy chest. I got a hairy belly. I got it all hairy.
You're a werewolf. Wait, orange head. Oh, okay.
Now,
Well, I'm
Now-
6'2", so I mean,
But my question is, are you Bigfoot or are you Chewbacca?
Sasquatch. There you go. Now, again, folks,
Oh my god,
Anybody who's
6'2".
joining-
You would like tower over me if we met. Oh, I'm sorry.
hey, I'd still give you a bear hug. I'm a hugger. I'm not a handshaker. Well, I'm both.
I like
but
hugging people. I know like most of my friends are like, fine, but it's like I like hugging people.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but-
here's the I'm a Wookiee, stunning and brave Megatron. I'm a Wookiee.
So
Orange-colored
like
Sasquatch.
would Megatron just be like have like all fursuit then?
That's a Sean Connery level
Giant
chest
first.
there. Well,
You know what?
yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah,
Dude,
you
but-
know what? The funny thing is, somebody's gonna. Oh, you know what? We found proof that Bigfoot exists. We see a guy in a Chewbacca outfit in the forest somewhere.
Twitter. Back to Twitter.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
says,
Yeah.
"Yeah, Bigfoot exists, but it's just some guy in a Wookiee costume."
To anybody
You know,
who
there-
is just joining, we are doing a 700 subs celebratory live stream, and you get to ask me in the chat any question you want, no matter how embarrassing. Like it says right here, right down
Make it
there.
raunchy.
Ask me anything. No
Yeah, make 'em-
limits.
Make them raunchy questions.
If you want to make them raunchy, frickin' make them raunchy. Go ahead. Like I said, there's no limit to what you can ask.
So I got one question for you then. So what was it like getting a heart from a porn star when we did that Captain Marvel versus the parody, the porn parody?
What was it? What?
Remember that porn? Remember we did the Captain
Yes,
Marvel
I
porn
remember
parody?
that. What was the question?
So and then you did like a post on Twitter and you got a heart from her from Taylor herself.
Oh, yeah.
What was that like? What was that like getting a
Hey,
heart
it was
from a
pretty
porn?
cool. Jesus, Blake. What the fuck? I don't flow that way. Honestly, dude, I don't flow that way, so there's your answer.
I only do like fictional characters. I don't know.
Yeah, keep it fictional. That
Yeah,
because
fictional, please. Don't
also,
answer that one.
keep it female. I wholly expect
All right, then here we
somebody
go.
to come in here and just pull it, marry, fuck, or kill with members of the Phantom Menace. It's like, don't do that. Do not do that.
I got one. I got one for you. How about kill? How about we do this? Kill, love, or F? How about
Marry, fuck, or kill. How about that? Marry, fuck, or kill.
or kill? Yeah. How about
Mary Trucker.
Wonder Woman, Ahsoka, and Natalie from Black Widow. Black Widow, Wonder Woman, and Ahsoka.
Kill
Hmm.
Ahsoka. Well, wait, are we talking adult Ahsoka?
Yeah,
Better be
we're
talking
talking about.
adult Ahsoka.
Yeah, because she was, like I said,
Oh, yeah.
Dave Filoni
She's
might be a
fucking
pedo.
14 in Clone Wars, dude. So, yeah.
Dave Filoni
so-
might be a pedo.
I mean, they actually don't know what the legal age.
No kidding. I'm you know what
All
I
right,
mean.
so
Adult Ahsoka.
Adults. All right. Wonder Woman.
Oh
So you're like
god,
Black Widow,
that's big.
Wonder Woman, Black Widow, or Ahsoka. Yeah, adult Ahsoka. How about that?
You know, Ahsoka is an alien. She might have like teeth down there or something. Who knows?
You know what? You only live once, so I'm fucking the alien.
Oh my god! So like Dara's hand with the mouth, but it's in her. And it
I'll
hurts.
fuck Ahsoka. If she, the adult Ahsoka, to clarify, folks. I'll fuck Ahsoka because you only live once, dude. So I'll fuck the alien. I'll kill the goddess, and then I'll marry the widow.
So, hey, Orange Chat, you be like the Galaxy Quest guy who makes love with the alien chick. That'd be you and Ahsoka.
Okay.
Geez.
So if I lean that way, I would kiss Black Widow. I would marry. I would marry. I would. Okay.
Right,
Alright.
right. Can you just pretend they're male versions of?
Okay.
No, just let your big flag fly.
Wonder Man. Black Widow.
Kiss Wonder Woman. I would marry
so-
Ahsoka,
Wait, so right?
and I would
so-
kill
so-
Black Widow.
All right, there you go.
There. There.
Well,
That was deep voice,
I would
right?
marry Black Widow. I would marry Black Widow, or fuck Wonder Woman, and kill Ahsoka. That's me.
Yeah, I would have Black Widow and then
I'm a sucker for redheads. So.
marry Ahsoka, then kill her.
Hey,
Me,
y'all in the
I'd,
red zone? I'm fucking the alien.
Hey,
I
right,
don't
kid.
know. Literally, even though I don't lean that way, Scarlett Johansson is the only one I would actually screw.
I mean,
Yeah, right. Okay, if you ever try doing something like that, just make sure you film it. Okay.
Yep, I totally sure.
Me, I'd kill. I'd probably kill Black Widow.
I mean, I'm getting a lot of freaking Mary fucker kills here, but seriously, dudes and dudettes, have you no freaking curiosity about personal life? Jeez. Like I said, you can literally ask me anything, and y'all are going soft. Not you guys in the panel. I mean, but holy shit, folks. Come on now. If you want to get... This is a rated R freaking stream.
Or rated X.
No. Well, rated X discussion. How about that?
Okay,
how about NC-17?
sure, fine. Here,
What?
I'll ask you a personal question. In Orange Hat. Okay.
All right.
Have you ever streaked through the neighborhood?
Define neighborhood.
Like just where the place you lived and like there was houses are.
Well, I did once walk or run around without my pants on one time, so yeah, there was that. But I was a kid. I was like 6 years old. Also, I did go up on my roof naked with a friend when I was 5 years old. When we were both 5, and well, yeah, I was on the roof. There was that one time.
Wow.
I mean, I've done some pretty embarrassing shit.
Me, no. Simple answer, no.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Once, but not. It's not technically. But it was in the. But it was like it wasn't. It was like out there, right? Like the neighborhood was woods.
Like at a park.
No. It was like at my grandparents' house. I was taking care of my baby cousin, and she had the. She sort of, as a kid, she sort of had the weird habit to randomly strip and just run around, and so I was like we took a bath together, right? Like I was like 9, she was like 4 or whatever, it's whatever, and like it's like she decided to just like burst out she just decided to burst out the front door completely naked, and then I had to run after her in my towel, and then it fell off, and so it's chasing
What?
her around the front yard.
Did you say you were 9?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like 9 or 10.
You guys want to know my shaking story? You guys want to know my shaking story?
Not
And-
surprised
And like
none
I
of
think a
them
neighbor
have
saw me. I think a neighbor saw me. It's the woods, and it's like, what the fuck are you
Well-
doing? And I'm like, that.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
well, my shaking story
Hold
happens in
on,
the
hold
military.
on, hold on, hold on. 29.
Oh, jeez.
Mine is a question mark.
Yeah,
I'm
my
one of
shaking-
those.
You're
I'm one of
innocent
those who's
still.
like, I will only do the person I marry. So that
There
hasn't
you go.
happened
That's
yet.
not- that was basically my
I am a Christian girl.
intention. That was my intention. It just didn't work out that way.
I was going to tell you my shaking story. My shaking story happens in the military. We were about ready to graduate, right? So, in the military, every now and then your drill sergeant would toe the
Dad.
line to do sing. And so imagine a whole big giant room full of naked soldiers towing the line for the drill sergeant. Oh, you motherfuckers, get your damn clothes on, you motherfuckers. So there was about maybe 30 of us towing the line completely naked for the drill sergeant. It was funny to watch.
What was that? Like a hazing ritual?
No. Because when we first started basic training, everybody toes the line so the drill sergeant could give you all the instructions you're going to do for whatever you're going to do. And so it was like literally graduation day. We're getting ready to lead basic training. So you know what? We're gonna have so much fun with our drill sergeant. So all 30 of us in the whole bay decided to just toe the line completely naked as he walks in. Like, oh, you motherfuckers! Get back to get dressed, you motherfuckers! It was fun to watch. So imagine a row of 15 soldiers on both sides of a narrow line, and they're just completely naked. And the drill sergeant's like, "Dude, no, get the fuck out, get the fuck back over there, get dressed." It was fun.
I'm surprised you guys weren't like thrown in the what do you call that? The brig for doing that.
Well, no. Think about it. This is the last day of graduation for basic training. So what are they going to do to us? It's literally graduation day, so we're about to leave there anyway. So it's like, you know what? We'll just F it, or fuck it, just strip down naked and just toe the line when he gets here.
Oh my. Mads is picturing it.
Oh, gee.
I
I
was
think you bring
14
Mads
with
out
my
every
dad's
once in a while, come
girlfriend's
on.
daughter at the time. Her and my dad were dating. She was 15. So, hey, it's not incest, man. You're not even related to the kid.
That's still underage, though.
Hey, they were both underage.
But that's still against the law, bro.
Well, yeah, but they can't be charged. I mean, they can possibly be charged with a felony, but neither are at fault. It would be called statutory.
It all depends on
Everybody
state.
else got any questions? Yeah. Come on, Mads, I'm pretty sure you could come up with a raunchy question. This is your chance.
Just go full on it. Go full radar.
Hello again.
Oh, you came back in.
Would
Okay.
you,
She had to step away for a second.
would you ever F Elizabeth Taylor, the porn star?
Elizabeth Taylor, the porn star?
Yeah, the Captain Marvel porn star. Would you
That's
F her?
Kenzie Taylor.
Oh, Kenzie. What am I doing?
Because there is Liz Taylor, another
Yeah.
porn star named Liz Taylor.
Okay. But anyway, Kenzie Taylor. Yeah, would you F her? If you-
What? With porn stars? Yeah. Hey, if they consent, I'll fuck them. And I have literally lost all my freaking viewers. Apparently.
Maybe.
Hey.
Oh my
They
god!
all-
Another fucking Mary fucker kill. Okay, you only get 2 from now on. You and I have some really in-depth discussions. Not sure what I could ask.
My dad
Mads,
decided to crawl
Ask
up the
whatever
stairs.
comes into your raunchy mind. Ask it. Stunning and
So-
brave. No more of those because oh fuck! Now I gotta
Another
answer
one.
that.
Another.
Now I gotta answer that. Mary fucker Phil, Bastila, Sean, Mara Jade, or are we talking to the Mara Jade from Star Wars or the Mara Jade from YouTube?
Probably Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars, obviously. Marry Mara, fuck Talon, because she's an alien, you only live once, and kill Bastila. Sorry, Bastila. I love you, but
I probably would F Darth Talon, kill Mary Jade, and marry Bastila, in my opinion. That's me.
I would probably marry Bastila Sean. F Darth Talon.
Juba, really.
And then kill Mara Jade. Okay, we cut off the bloodline.
Boxers or brief, Junebug? Boxer briefs, actually.
Well, for me, I go commando. So.
I mean, sometimes I go commando, sometimes I go full boxers, but most of the time it's boxer briefs. They're briefs with legs.
It depends on my mood, but usually I just wear a top and underwear, and that's it. No pants.
That's fine. Thing is, folks, even if you ask me sexual questions, one thing you guys got to understand, I'm demisexual. There's only one way you're getting down there, and that's if you can get up here.
I've never heard of that.
So would you? So I'm guessing all telepaths automatically have it.
No, basically, to put it strictly, all the women in the community could stand bare ass naked in front of me, and not, well, with the exception of 2, can stand in front of me naked, and not, you wouldn't get me hard. With the exception of 2, and I'm not naming those 2.
Oh wait, I got one. I got a question.
Okay.
All right.
I was about to say, if you say who are the 2, it's like that is the one answer I will not question or will not answer.
Okay. Well, at least I knew before I asked. So if you had to pick of any giant robot, what would you get? In like fiction.
Giant what?
Like
robot.
To pilot?
Yeah. Any giant robot. You know, it could be like Transformer or something, and then that would be yours to use.
Yeah. Unicron. Fuck him. It's like, Unicron, you're my bitch now. What's up, Phil?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey,
mine is that profile picture.
We're having a run.
The hottest teacher when I was in school.
Oh, jeez.
To lift the switch, you have to turn on his mind. Exactly, Mads. You got to turn me on up here before you get me turned on down here. It's just the way it is.
Basically flicking the kitchen light and then going down to the basement and flicking the other light.
Anyway, metaphorically. But as for my the hottest teacher, that's actually a good question.
That's another thing.
You're a real fucking slut too. But it was a teacher that because I was kicked out of my other school for something I didn't do, put into a school 2 towns over. A teacher that happened to just be nailing like 15-year-olds. She happens to be a ped. She was also the hottest teacher there. So yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
She was the hottest.
Wow. But
I actually caught her in the act with a couple other students and wanted to report her, but unfortunately, the freaking principal and superintendent happened to have left already. The fuckers. But it's like, fucking tell them tomorrow. And I did. I reported her, or I didn't get to report her right then and there. And she was offering all the different freaking shit too. It's like, I'll freaking suck y'all. Yeah. Just don't tell anybody. It's like, no.
See, that's one thing.
I was rule oriented in school. I was not a person
thing.
to break rules, unless, well, a couple rules maybe.
See, that's the one stereotype I can't stand in society. That society is trying to perpetuate that boys can't be victims of sexual abuse by teachers, and it's like, any person who celebrates or tries to encourages oh, attaboy, oh, keep quiet. She's a hot teacher. You're basically a pedophile at that point to me, in my eyes. If you're encouraging an adult teacher to have sex with a younger student, no matter what gender it is, then you're a pedophile. I mean, in my eyes. So.
Well,
That's
Junebug,
why.
Commando lives clothing with your
Oh.
or when with your girl. The thing is, it doesn't matter if they're clothed or not. If they have a great personality, if they can identify with me on multiple levels, if they're really cool and whatnot, if they hit the right intellectual markers in my mind, yeah, they'll get there.
Okay.
Also, if they can say,
Good luck finding that.
I would
good luck
probably
finding that in
not go
today's
commando,
feminist.
honestly.
See,
I-
that
Sorry,
would
you go.
imply that I have any intellectual properties in me.
I mean,
As
like
for
I
me,
said,
like the hottest teacher I remember was like this like 9th 10th grade my physics teacher.
nice.
Yeah, it was like a blonde. He was addicted to caffeine. He always had a cup of coffee in his hand, no matter what time of day you saw him. And like he had blonde hair, baby blue eyes, and tan skin. He was so cute and funny, but he was also married. So it's like, dang it.
Eh,
And like all the
Believe
girls
it or
wanted his
not-
flat.
So basically, he was tall, dark, and handsome, pretty much.
Yep.
most of the
Well, he
some of the
wasn't
cute-
exactly all that tall. Actually, he was like probably like 5'6", maybe. but yeah, it was yeah, but he was handsome. I'll give you that. Yeah, he was handsome.
Stunning. Here's another thing about you. A good number of teachers in my school when I was there were pedophiles, and they just were low key about it. They were fucking students, and students were fucking them. What's up? Oh, this guy. Good to see you, Craig.
Hey,
And
what's
yes,
Greg? There you go.
he can use my real name. My name's Dan. I have no problem with people knowing that. It's going good, dude. I just reached 700, and it's literally ask me anything. So yeah, and knowing him, he will ask one of the freaking. He will, dude. Craig, you can ask any question, dude. So ask away. How you doing, sub? Good to see you. 700
Sub.
subs. Ask me anything. So yeah. Also, if the panel feels inclined to answer their question too, they may. But knowing my buddy Craig, I also call him the Sunflower Terminator. Yes, I'm gonna embarrass you like that.
Terminator.
No,
so
there's
so
a-
like he
there's
shoots
a funny
sunflowers
reason
instead of
behind that.
bullets.
No, there's a funny reason behind that. He took a picture. Yes, Craig, I'm going to do this. He took a picture where he looks like a Terminator because he's not smiling. But it's like, dude, if you put sunglasses on in that, and he took it in a sunflower field. It's like, dude, put some sunglasses on, and you will look like a fucking Terminator just came out of a freaking field full of sunflowers. So I call him the Sunflower Terminator because he's also, I mean, me and him have been friends for going on 20 years.
That's a pretty good friendship there.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm back. Just took a second dose of the vaccine. Good for you. You vaxxed up. You
Oh yeah,
shit.
yeah.
No,
I
kidding.
got mine on Friday, my second.
I'm gonna
Good
get.
for you.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
not getting
mine
it.
tomorrow. Wait, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday.
I am not getting it. Because I do not believe in the tyranny of our government. But anyway, if you could do gay or anybody, who would it be?
Oh,
If
geez.
I could do gay or anybody,
What?
well,
I guess if you could do anyone on the planet.
if I could
then-
do anybody, who would it be?
As a gay?
Scarlett Joe for me.
I don't get this question.
Scarlett
It needs to be
Johansson
rephrased better.
If I could
I'd
do
be like that
anybody,
frickin' freaky
well,
fan. stalking her house.
I'm not gonna say her name specifically, but she lives on the West Coast. She's not part of the community either.
Oh, there's this one person, but I'm not gonna say. But
But I do
Mars
respect
knows.
her enough not to use her name on the channel. Or wait, damn autocorrect, go gay. Junebug, I think it autocorrected you again. Or if you could go gay, or if you could go gay for anybody, okay.
My answer
you
does
could
not
go
change.
get-
Scarlett Johansson.
All right, if I ever went that way, which I'm not saying I would.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, I have standards.
What?
Damn.
Come on, Ryan Reynolds.
Honestly,
Well,
I
Ryan
can't
Reynolds
picture
does work,
myself doing it with a guy. So no,
Me either. Yeah.
I can't either.
I'm sorry. I literally was going through like a million different people in my mind that were guys that I know of, and I just couldn't come up with one. So once we're fully
Arnold
vaccinated, we can
Schwarzenegger.
finally get rid of the mask. Well, guess what? Fuck the mask. They can't force me to do shit in the United States without a mask. Those are called mandates. They're not enforceable.
Well, yeah, my
Well,
state doesn't have mandates
I
anymore.
gotta go, so I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for stopping in, Phil. Good to see you, and
Yeah, bro.
thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Take
No
care.
problem.
Bye.
See you guys.
All right, Greg. Please tell me you didn't run away from the stream, dude. You coward. No, I'm just kidding. The Oz. Glad one of you guys stopped in. G'day. Are we talking about our man crushes or mine is Carl Urban? Good for you. We're talking about Ask Me Anything, and you got 5 minutes because I'm cutting it close because I got to be on with Geeky Pixie in 25 minutes. So I will go as far as 11:45 with this stream. So we got 9 minutes left. So yeah, you get to ask me literally anything, no matter how fucking raunchy and whatnot.
Oh wait,
Well,
I
I'm
got
about to
a
go back to
question.
work myself, so I'll probably.
Yes.
I have a question. Okay, what was the dumbest thing you ever did on a dare?
What is the dumbest thing I ever did on a dare?
Yeah. Like someone dared you to do it. It's like, oh, I bet you can't do this, and then you did it, and they was like, oh my god, that's so stupid.
Broke a window. Or no. Yeah, broke a window because that other thing that I did wasn't a dare. That was to intimidate somebody. But yeah. Broke a window.
Yeah. So.
Got in trouble
Yeah.
for it, too.
Someone dared me once to fart. Yes. Somebody dared me once to fart in someone's pillow. It was funny.
Farting so-
I was dared once to spank a teacher.
No, wait. Speaking of which, no, I'm going to have to
In
change my
second
answer.
grade.
There's a teacher that I had. His name was Mr. Kramer. And what's the one character you never want to see Rule 34 of Orange Hat? I'll answer that after I'm done talking about this. There was one teacher. His name was Mr. Kramer. He was a military person, and you don't freaking call him G.I. Joe. And these kids dared me to do it and said that they would give me $200 or $100 each. And as I went in, I'm like, "What's up, G.I. Joe?" And he's like, "Not funny, Maloney." And so then he pulled me out of class. He's like, "Look, I don't know if you know, or I'm pretty sure you probably heard the whole thing." I'm like, "Sir, honestly, I would not have done it unless somebody said they would pay me to." He's like, "Who paid you, or who said they would pay you?" "That one and that one." "Really?" And he's like, I'm like, "Yes."
Well,
He calls them out, and he's like, "You guys got detention until you pay him $100."
Wow.
aren't you?
And I'm like, he just became my favorite teacher.
$100. That's good. I was literally
I got $200
on, like, a
bucks.
handful of PT rolls, and I did,
I
and
got-
I spanked my gym teacher.
Nice. So Orange Hat
Well,
reviews.
I'm
How
about-
come you don't?
I did get
vaccine,
detention.
but if you
I
don't
didn't get
want to
detention, but I did get it's like I had to sit out. I had to sit out of class, timeout.
All right. So I got another question here
Well,
from
I'm about-
Happy, and then I'll get to Cayman Riders.
I'm about to go back to work, so you guys have a good one.
All right. Take it easy, Price. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Bye
As for the one character I never want to see a Rule 34 of, unfortunately, I already saw a Rule 34 of them.
Oh no.
But I never want to see a Rule 34 of any character that is underage, basically.
Same
And
here.
unfortunately, there are those real sick and twisted fucks that put Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars age in Rule 34.
I saw a comic of Ahsoka and Anakin getting
Yeah, there's that twisted shit too. So Orange Hat reviews. How
And
come
I
you
laughed
don't
at
wanna
that.
take-
I was like, oh god, it's horrible, but I laughed.
I don't mind answering because everybody pushed me into keeps on asking me to take it and telling me to take it, and they also say that, well, if you don't take it, you can't do this, and it's like, you do know that I have an auto-regulated resistance to authority when you push absolute bullshit like that. So when our illustrious jackass in the White House says this rule is simple, you either get vaxxed or you wear your mask until you do. It's like, sit on an Arizona cactus and twist, you fucking Nazi. And I literally replied that to his official fucking Twitter. Not that the dumbass will see it or care. Now, if I get the freaking Secret Service showing up at my door, guess what? I'll tell them flat out. Guess what? I did not incite any violence. I will not talk to you without a lawyer. And by the way, it's called freedom of speech. Now, unless you guys are really serving under a Nazi, get the fuck off my lawn. I have no problem telling people where to stick it and where to go because I know my rights as a member of this lovely country. Any other questions? Jackass, dumbass, same difference.
Jinbug said, what is your biggest fetish?
Where did he say this? Must have skipped up a. I just wanted. But anyway, ask anything. Joe Biden, Josh Whedon, Kathleen Kennedy, Mary Fuck Kill. Dude, I am not doing any more fucking Mary Fucker kills. You know how many people have already put me through that shit, and it also has to be all females. But I'm not doing any more.
Yeah, no more.
Those things just went real freaking. Okay, what's my biggest fetish? Dirty talk. Dirty talk, dude. If they freaking get into dirty talk, yeah.
For me, it's women in slingshot bikinis. Yeah, they barely cover it all.
Oh, fuck. That was.
I don't know if I call it. I don't know. I don't know if I call it a fetish, but I like guys with like the fur coat jackets. I don't know.
and nothing underneath.
yeah. No, like they go shirtless, and then like it's like basically like you got like a long, got like a long trench coat, but there's fur all over it. Like
right,
like
that's a fetish. That's a fetish. Like I said, I like women in slingshot bikinis. You like guys without shirts and fur coats. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, Kitty.
All right, so if there's this is okay, folks. Complete. No more Mary Fucker kills. But you got any question, no matter how personal, raunchy, or anything, you can ask. You guys got 3.5 minutes or 2.5 minutes. So start or slingshot them in, and I'll go as far as 10 minutes. I think he meant heart shaped, but anyway.
You know what?
10 of.
Okay, yeah. Like Setting It Brave said, like I always got kicked out of class in elementary. I was a little degenerate Decepticon, and that just made me think, like, what if there was like a show with baby Transformers, and like you get Optimus and Megatron in like elementary school? That'd be funny. That'd be cute.
You're not wrong, Mads.
Heart.
Excuse me. Mr. P said heat shaped June, and then he meant heart shaped. I'm guessing, or I mean heart shaped. Yeah.
Junebug asked most horrible date you went on.
Most horrible date I was on. Honestly, it was one that was parentally supervised, and we went to a Burger King because we were teens. So yeah.
Worst date I ever went on was when I brought one of my boyfriends in high school to meet my dad.
Oof. Did he bring out the shotgun?
No, he didn't have one then, but he was about It was just about stabbing the table with a fork repeatedly during the whole time. It was uncomfortable. It
Yeah.
was uncomfortable.
But yeah. Any other awesomely raunchy or personal questions that anybody wants to ask? Like I said, ask anything. This is your last chance before we get to 1,000, or because the next milestone is 1,000.
Okay. Okay. I have one more question. I think.
Okay.
So, have you ever been accidentally punched in the face? I mean, by accident.
Yes. My cousin, when he was 2 years old and he tied a knot, he broke my nose.
Ooh.
He wanted to show me that he tied a knot. He got so happy that he tied a knot. So he turned around to show me, and his hand happened to just be very fisted. And he hits me like this, and it's like, oh shit! And his mom comes home, and she's like, the hell happened to your nose? I'm like, your son broke my nose. She's like, he's 2. How did he do that? He tied a knot and he wanted to show me. I was babysitting with my aunt.
Well, at 2, my little brother, he snapped my Game Boy in half with his bare hands. He was just like,
Fuck.
yeah. Like,
Thank you,
like
my nerdy home.
Yeah, it's just like, and I'm just like, nah.
Okay, so I'm going for 4 more minutes, folks. So, like I said, ask me anything. You literally have no limits, and the only limit is you can't do a marry, fuck, or kill, because I've already done a number of those. So you can ask me anything, no matter how personal, no matter how raunchy. Ask me anything. Now, Steph, I know you will you could do that. You got that kind of mind in you.
Okay, I think I gotta go, Orange Chat. But thanks for having like an open panel and for answering my questions.
Right. Very welcome. Right.
And congrats on 700.
Thank you. Take it easy.
You too. Bye. Bye, guys.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, like I said, anybody ask whatever questions you want. This is your last chance until 1,000 subs, where it's going to be nothing but Q&A for 3 hours. How tall am I? I'm 6'2". Little shorter than Jay, a lot taller than Lethal. Take it easy, Rat. If Kathleen Kennedy and you talked and she agreed to make Star Wars less woke, but you have to go on a date with her and you have a one-night stand, would you do it for Star Wars? No. What does your house smell, house? What does my house smell, house? I think you had a typo there, Steph, because what does your house smell like? Well, when the windows are open, it smells like the countryside. When it's not, it smells like a house. This is actually my aunt's apartment. I'm staying down here helping her. Yeah. But I will say this, when she used to cook, this place smelled a lot like food. I would do it for Star Wars. Well, the thing is, Junebug, like I said, I'm demisexual. Kathleen Kennedy meets none of the requirements to get me hard. So, yeah, it wouldn't happen. Do you have a favorite Bath or Body Works candle? Or a Bath and Body Works candle? No, but I do have a favorite scent. Or scent of a candle. And it's apple. What are your pronouns? He, him. Boy, she's really firing him off. Hey, that's fine. Keep him going. Like I said, pull lethal if you want. Congratulations on making. Thank you, Cayman. I'd do it, but I'd see the script. I would want to see the script. Do you have orange boxer briefs? No, I do not. I have black. I have black boxer briefs. When it's not orange, it's black. Put it that way. I got an orange shirt. I got orange hats. I got an orange mask. I got I got my outside orange hat. I got lots of stuff that's orange. But nobody's ever asked this question. Is orange my favorite color? How old were you when you started going bald? 19. 19. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to embarrass myself. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Where is my wallet? Wallet! Wallet! Where are you, wallet? I know you're in here somewhere. Yep, there you
Here,
are.
wallet.
You're going to see a picture of me when I was 19. And yes, you're going to see the bald spot form. Is orange my favorite color? I knew you would ask, Steph. Actually, no. My favorite color is red and black. They're two colors. Do you drive an orange car? No, I do not. Orange is actually not my favorite color, but it is one that I like close to my favorite color. But yes, as for a picture of my 17-year-old self, pertinent information. Let's actually hold on. God bless me. Let's see here. Yep, that is me when I was 19 years old. You can actually see the bald spot starting to form right in the middle. Favorite season is spring. Yep, favorite season is spring. Is my blood orange? Considering all the orange stuff I have drunk in my life, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think it is. My favorite food is pizza. Favorite holiday is Groundhog Day because it's right next to my birthday. My favorite or my guilty pleasure. Well, because I'm a reviewer now and tastes change, my guilty pleasure is actually seeing if there's anything in the porn industry that's worth reviewing. To be completely honest. I'm being completely honest, folks. Like I said, do you love orange Fanta? That's my favorite soda. Yes, it's the only Fanta flavor I will actually drink. What is your favorite thing that is orange? My hat. What favorite holiday, or my favorite holiday is International Booty Day. But yeah, my guilty pleasure is porn. Orange Kool-Aid. Yes, I'll drink that. Would Ted Nugent be a good president of the United States? I have no idea who the frick Ted Nugent is, so no politics.
He's a musician. He was a musician.
I got it. And yikes, I think Geeky may have sent me the link already, but I'm going to check because I got to be on with her in like 7 minutes. So you guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, folks. And then I am very thankful to everyone who has subbed. And seriously, Ask Me Anything is done in 2 minutes. So definitely thank you all for the support. I mean, like I said, you guys are my foundation. You guys helped me get where I wanted to get. Orange, you glad I asked that? What'd you ask? Or which one? What is your favorite thing that is orange? My hat. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm glad you asked that. A lot can happen in 2 minutes. You're damn right. A lot can happen in 2 minutes. So get those questions up. Do I like oranges? Stunning and Brave. Yes, I do. They're my favorite. They are my favorite fruit. I mean, if they could do a song like Blue and just do a song and call it Orange, like Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die, that would be my theme song. But yeah. Alrighty, come on, load you dumb Twitter thingy. Well, alright, just check my phone Twitter then. Because I'm pretty sure Geeky is like, where the fuck are you?
Yeah, you should
Like-
start closing it up.
Yeah, so I am going to start closing it up. Orange hat with an orange window and an orange car. There you go. All right, folks. I am going to start wrapping it up here. I want to thank every single one of you in the chat. This has actually been a large and or a lot of people in the chat this time. So I wish I could thank all of you. Unfortunately, I am seriously pressed for time. And I believe, yeah, she actually, yep, I got the link. So I'm going to have to wrap this up. Folks,
Bye, everybody.
thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are literally the things that keep me going in this channel. All of you, staff, all of you, Mads, Epime, Blake, Soul Assassin, all of you. You guys help build my foundation, and you are the ones that I will always respect and love. And you guys are all going to be on my 1,000 sub live stream if I ever get that far. Next time, or my 1,000 sub live stream, it's going to be, you get to ask me any question, but it has to be dirty. So all right, folks. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for being on this journey with me. It has seriously been a pleasure. Anyway,
Yeah,
folks.
bye, everybody. Take care.
This has been Orange Hat and Mr. Pete. Take it easy, folks, and always remember, stay humble. And